Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park Film Reviews. And today we are looking at another stack of Dollar Tree videos or $1.25 videos. This is a stack of 10. There are only DVDs. There are no Blu-rays. I'm telling you, I go every week, one or two places, and just they don't have anything. Dollar Tree just doesn't have anything. And so we're kind of going backwards here because when I started doing these Dollar Tree videos weekly, I started with what was brand new, like what I just found. And now, with each video, it's kind of going back a little bit. I think you could still find some of these, at certain Dollar Trees, but yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of going through the bags. And so we kind of keep going backwards, like I said. So some of these are newer, some of these are a little older, and but it's a decent stack, I think. It's an interesting stack. There's definitely a variety of movies here, that's for sure. So let's take a look at the first one, and so it's an interesting box because well, here it's called The Crooked Way. It's an older film, black and white. I'm going to assume it's probably public domain. And look how thin that box is. So I think I've shown these before. Back in the day, we're talking like when I was in my 20s, you were able to buy DVDs at gas stations, and they had like a box that was kind of cut sideways, and the movies would be sitting stacked like that. And they were like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. Mostly horror films, action movies, science fiction stuff, like B movie stuff. And these are how they came. They were like this. So I thought that these are cool, and I picked up a few of them. I might have already shown a couple of them. And I don't know, I kind of dig the thin box. I don't want everything this way, but just reminds me of the old days. So, which is kind of cool. It was always fun going into these gas stations because you always found like really cool, like made for TV horror movies or science fiction films, or, it was, you just don't have that anymore, unfortunately. I know 7-Eleven for a while was carrying used movies, and I think they stopped. I don't think I've seen that for a while now, but that would have been the closest thing to it, recently. But like I said, this is called The Crooked Way. It says, and I got this because it says, he's lost his memory, but not his past. Ooh, amnesia movie. So I like that. That sounds good. And I don't know the actors. I might John Payne and Sonny Tufts. This is from Cinema Deluxe. And yeah, it's interesting. I mean, obviously this is from the film. This is from the film, but this looks like it's military guys. So I'm going to guess this is not from this movie. Here's its thin side. And we got its back. And it says, everyone wants a piece of Eddie Rice. Running time is 86 minutes, and it's black and white. Oh, it's 1949. And 1997 TV Matters. And then 2005, Genron Entertainment USA picked it up. So Genron. And they even have a website, www.genron-ent.com. Might have to check that out to see what other stuff they have. Not rated. And we got a little logo down here for TV Matters. And yeah, Robert Flory is the director, but I don't think, based on the radio play, no blade too sharp. Don't recognize anybody else. Yeah, so 40s and 50s had some really good gangster stuff. So since there's like 10 of them, I'm not going to get into reading the backs. It just takes too long. So But yeah, so The Crooked Way looks kind of cool, film noir type stuff. Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, that's a guy with like a machine gun. He's got a machine gun. That's like a bazooka. This is like war stuff. This isn't gangster stuff. That's so weird. Okay, so that's our first one. That's The Crooked Way. I didn't leave a space for me to put this anywhere. So let's see. We'll put it right there. The next one I got is well, I got it for Hermione, Emma Watson. Always nice to see the Harry Potter people, do other stuff, mature and kind of get out of that whole Harry Potter thing. So this is a Colonia, and it says escape is the only option. I don't recognize these two people. It's got a big crucifix right there. From Screen Media. Inspired by true events. This one's short. I'll read this one. A young woman's, Emma Thompson, a different Emma Watson, desperate search for her abducted boyfriend, draws her into the infamous Colonia Diggendad, an ex-Nazi cult from which no one has ever escaped. Oh, so it's a place. Okay, so this might be a period piece. Behind the scenes are, or the bonus features are behind the scenes featurettes with interviews with Emma Watson. Looks like two of the other actors. And the Academy Award winning director, Florian Gallenberger. This is 2015, but released in 2016. It's color, 110 minutes, widescreen. Whole bunch of different production companies down here. A lot of them. Looks like the Toronto International Film Festival was an official selection. Yeah, so probably a period piece. Colonia Diggendad. Colonia Diggendad. Think I'm, man, that's it right there. So, okay. Don't like these boxes. Don't like that. Okay. Our next one, it looks like a superhero film. Rendel, Dark Avenger. It's got that clear box I like. Got its back. Let's see. It says, from the mind of visionary writer-director Jesse Haja, Haaja, Haja, Jesse Haja, comes the very first full-length superhero film from Finland. Special features an exciting look behind the scenes of Rendel, including an interview with the writer and director. It's widescreen. Oh, it says includes scenes of fantasy violence and adult themes. Oh, this is Shout. Shout Factory is one of the companies on this. Special features are not rated. It's give or take 108 minutes. Looks like 2017. God, man, I thought the other one had a lot of companies. That's all companies down there. All production companies. This whole area in here. Okay. It's got a picture inside, which is nice. I like that. Okay, so it's him running on the street. And the disc is a little different. This is a different picture of the guy. So that's cool. Okay. The next one is Transit 17, DVD plus digital. I don't recognize one person in it. Fighting to save the only cure. This is awful. This is so obviously not his body. That head is so pasted on. That head is pasted on too. At least it looks like it. Hers might be real. That may be a real picture. Yeah. A film by Guy Believe Ya Heart? Believe Ya Heart? I'm not sure. Here's this back. Too much to read. Add to your movie spree digital library, and then it tells you how to, I guess, how to download it. It's full frame. It's not widescreen. Not rated, 84 minutes. 2019. Vision Films. I'll read this top part here. After Europe is hit with a virus which infected 60 million people, General Ratzinger and his army aim to control the survivors hidden in outposts known as transits. So the Transit 17. Okay. End of the world movie, virus type of stuff. Okay. God, that looks so bad. And then here's the thing on how to download the digital movie of it. Yeah, Vision Films. God, that just looks so awful. Looks like something from like 20 years ago. The next one, you all know this one. Sausage Party, rated R. And that's the Seth Rogen film. Well, not a director, but he's the main thing in it, the main guy. There's no preparing for this Sausage Party. This has got a ton of people in it. So I'll name off a few: Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, Jonah Hill, Bill Hadler, Michael Serrana, James Franco, Danny McBride, Craig Robinson, Paul Rudd, Nick Kroll, Edward Norton, Salma Hayek, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I enjoyed it. I thought this was a fun movie. I'll never watch that Santa Christmas movie that he did for Netflix. No way. But this I'll watch. Nice and politically incorrect. That's what I like. It's a filthy master. It's a filthy masterpiece. It's from deadline.com. So this is animated, for those who don't know. This is all like CGI animation. Special features: The Booth, The Great Beyond, The Pitch, Seth Rogen's animation, Imagitorium. Get more on Blu-ray. So I guess the Blu-ray has more special features on it. This is directed by two people. So Conrad Vernon and Greg Tiernan. It is rated R for strong, crude sexual content, persuasive language, and drug use. And I can't read what's below that, but I think it just says what R is for. This is Sony Pictures, 2016. It is widescreen, 89 minutes color. So I thought this was funny. Kind of boring, but you know, what do you expect? Our next one is called Bittersweet. And it has an all-out B-movie cast or direct-to-video cast, or pay me for one day of filming and you can put it throughout the whole movie cast. So it's got Angie Everhart, James Russo, Eric Roberts. Her revenge will be ... bittersweet. Looks like Michael Madsen, but I guess that's James Russo. Is it side? It's back. And once again, it says her revenge will be ... bittersweet. In the tradition of La Femme Nikita. Special features. Full frame. All right. Digitally mastered interactive menus, scene selection, trailer. Wow, there's nothing special about any of that. It's color, 96 minutes. Rated R. Don't see a date. I mean, it's in Roman numerals. This is from Pioneer. It's action thriller. Directed by Luca Burr. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Like Burr Cove Sia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Luca Burr Cove Sia. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably wrong. Oh, okay, it's got the insert inside. It's hard to see, but it's yeah. Oh, there we go. And then it's got it's the front and the back. Okay, so bittersweet. The next one I got for the main actor in it, you know, he's a classic. It's called American Hangman. Now we're getting into some of the newer ones, I think. Donald Sutherland. It says a new kind of trial. Got what looks like to be an American flag. He's in handcuffs. Got this guy with glasses with a gun. Oh, this is Echo Bridge. See, no special features. Might be from Canada. English, widescreen, 99 minutes. Color, 2018, not rated. Well, let's just see here. A mysterious, ruthless man abducts the retired Judge Straight, Donald Sutherland. This abductor believes the judge falsely sentenced an innocent man to death. He plans to stage a trial over the internet with people all over the world watching. The viewers will act as jury, and their verdict will determine the judge's fate. Okay, kind of has like a Saw type of thing. Written and directed by Wilson Coney Bear. Coney Bear. Wilson Coney Bear. Okay. All right. The next one is a classic, and this actually did come out a couple months ago. It's when I guess Dollar Tree got in like a ton of MGM movies. I showed in previous videos like Woody Allen, and this is Martin Scorsese, or Scorsese, depending on how you wish to pronounce it. But it's New York, New York, and it's Liza Minnelli, Robert De Niro. A celebration of the considerable talents of Liza Minnelli and Robert De Niro. Oh, that's from Roger Ebert. Yep, MGM. So this is a classic. A splashy, flashy musical spectacle. Not seeing any special features listed. It is PG, 1977. Color, 163 minutes. Came out on DVD, at least this packaging, 2021. Who else we got in this? Okay, so screenplay, Earl Mac Ranch. I recognize him. Story is also by him. Directed by Scorsese. Produced by Ivan Winkler. Director of photography is Lilo Koves. I'm sorry, Kovics. I mean, he's a famous DP. I should know how to pronounce his last name. Laszlo Kov. A kiss. I think I'm mingling it. Got Liza Minnelli dancing. We got De Niro on the saxophone. All right, two left. This was a TV show. I thought this was cool. I picked it up. I'm not a huge Matthew Fox fan, but figured it's the complete series, and it's called Hunted. So why not? Wasn't sure what it was about. And yeah, there's nothing on the front. Just says the complete series, Matthew Fox, Hunted. That's it. We got it side. And this is CBS DVD, Phase 4 films. Matthew Fox is Hunted. Looks like it's 2 DVDs. There's 11 episodes. It's not rated. It's TV action. 460 minutes, color. It is full frame because it's television. And not recognizing anybody else in the cast. The creators and writers are Rick Ramage and Andrew Crosby. And this is very proud that it is made in the United States. So when I read this, I actually got interested in it. And at some point, I think I'll put it in, maybe do like a nightly thing and watch like one episode per night or something. But this one I am going to read to you because I think it sounds interesting. Once happily married and the rising star of the Seattle police force, Frank Taylor's guilt over the kidnapping of his son destroyed his marriage and cost him his job. 2 years later, now a private investigator specializing in finding missing persons, Frank is shot by a suspect whom he in turn kills. Oh, okay. It's Frank is shot by a suspect whom he in turn kills. Okay. On the operating table, Frank, Matthew Fox, is declared dead, but then is revived. Afterwards, however, Frank begins to have strange episodes. He hears unusual noises and sees people who aren't there, including the suspect he killed, and realizes that he's still connected to the world of the dead. Now, when I read this, I had a little bit of problem with still, that he's still connected. So he's always been connected. So before he died, he was connected. And then after he died, he was still connected. So that I'm not sure about. So I'm thinking maybe it should be that he's connected to the world of the dead. But I haven't seen this, so maybe I'm wrong. Frank is desperately frightened until he comes to realize that his hauntings can help him solve crimes and save lives, and may ultimately help him solve the mystery of what happened to his son. And we got these people walking here, but then there's also this dude walking in the rain here. It looks like, because there's Matthew Fox, this is probably his team. So sounds, I think it sounds okay. It sounds all right. So I think I'll, at some point, I'm going to check this out. And so Hunted Disc 1, and this is nice. They put a different picture on disc 2. I like that. So yeah, this I'm actually curious about, kind of excited. Now on the last video that I did for Dollar Tree is there was a music legends for Johnny Cash. At the same time, I purchased one for Jerry Lee Lewis, also known as The Killer. And this features rare footage and classic performances. So this stuff is always fun to watch. It's always good to know who these people are. Granted, he's got a little bit of a past, marrying his underage cousin and all. But if you can separate that, Jerry Lee Lewis has done some absolutely great music. And even Elvis Presley, when he was going to the army, told him to take over. He said, you could be number one now. Because I guess Elvis was number one and he was like number 2 or something. So Elvis even kind of passed the torch to him to be the biggest. And he was for a while until certain things got out. So, so here's its side. Got its back. And it says here, so this DVD features rare footage of The Killer, Jerry Lee Lewis, as he hosts his own television program, The Jerry Lewis Show. Enjoyed musical performances by Jerry Lee Lewis and special guests, Carl Perkins, Jackie Wilson, Linda Gale Lewis, Jerry's sister, and others. And it's showing highlights on the side here. A whole lot of shaking going on. Then we got Jackie Wilson here, Carl Perkins, and then there's Jackie Wilson, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins all down there. This is 48 minutes, widescreen, not rated, in color. And I do not see a date on this. I read this on the last one, but I'll reread it again just so you guys know what it is. Music Legends takes you backstage for an in-depth look at some of the greatest music performers of all time. This series includes behind-the-scenes interviews, rare archival footage, and fantastic live performances, offering a comprehensive look at the lasting influence of these musicians on the music scene. So it looks like MLG released this. Yeah, there's no date. That's really white. It's got my cover. It's got my box too, and it's just a white thing inside. But for this, I guess that's okay. I think the Johnny Cash one is the same way. I mean, it's not a horror movie or action movie or anything. It's more of a kind of a documentary or extended music video. So, all right. So that's all of them. That's all 10. So let's recap. So we got the Jerry Lee Lewis, The Killer from Music Legends. We got Haunted, Matthew Fox TV show, complete series. New York, New York, always a good one. American Hangman. Bittersweet. Sausage Party. Transit 17 with the laughable cover on it. Rendel, Dark Vengeance. Finland superhero, kind of looks like Batman or maybe Spawn. Colonia with Emily Watson. And then Old School, The Crooked Way with its very thin box. All right, that's it. All right, everybody, thank you very much. And yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Please do all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. I am going to try and do some movie reviews coming up, like current films. I want to do, Top Gun Maverick. I want to do Jurassic Park Dominion. So I want to start reviewing some of these films that I go see in the theater and tell you if I like them or not. And, give you a little bit of info on the movies while we do that. So that may be starting next week. I'm not sure. But yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.